Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're taking a slightly different approach.
Yeah, not the usual dense report this time.
Exactly. We're diving into something much shorter, but honestly, just as potent. It's a 1-minute short story script
Mm-hmm.
called The Empty Cup, A Tale of Ego and Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
And the idea is, can we get a really deep philosophical punch from something so brief?
Oh, absolutely. It's amazing how much wisdom can be packed into a simple narrative. It's a fantastic metaphor for, well, for how we learn things, or how we should learn things.
Right, how we approach knowledge itself. So our mission today is basically to unpack the wisdom in this tiny tale, get those insights quickly.
It really nails a core principle for gaining understanding efficiently, which is kind of what we aim for here anyway, right? Getting to the heart of it.
Definitely. Okay, so let's set the scene. You've got this young man, clearly bright, maybe a little too sure of himself.
Uh-huh. You can picture
He
him.
goes to see a wise old monk, and straight away he's like, look, I've read hundreds of books, philosophy, psychology, spirituality. I know it all. Teach me more.
Yeah, he's basically saying, impress me, or add to my already vast collection of knowledge. Not exactly coming with an open mind.
Not at all.
Yeah.
It's like his mind is, well, full.
Which leads perfectly to the monk's response, doesn't it?
It really does. The monk doesn't argue, doesn't lecture him back. He just starts serving tea.
Simple enough.
But then he keeps pouring. The tea fills the cup, reaches the brim, and then just keeps going, spilling all over the table.
Right, tea spilled everywhere, as the script says. It's quite a deliberate act.
Oh, completely intentional. It's theater, really. A practical demonstration.
And the young man, understandably perhaps, gets flustered. He shouts, "Stop! Stop! The cup is full!" He sees the mess, the waste.
He sees the literal problem, the overflowing cup.
But he doesn't see the metaphorical one yet.
Not yet. And that's when the monk delivers the punchline, so to speak.
He looks at him calmly and just says,
Exactly.
powerful word right there.
You are like this cup full of your own opinions. How can I teach you unless you first empty your cup? Wow. Yeah. It's such a direct hit on the young man's whole approach.
It really is. It exposes the arrogance, the assumption that he already knows everything worth knowing, or that new knowledge just gets piled on top.
So let's connect that, this idea of being full of your own opinions. How does that actually get in the way of learning something new? For you listening, think about going into a meeting or starting a new project.
Well, if your cup is full, there's literally no room for anything else, right? If you walk in thinking, I know how this works, or my way is best, you're subconsciously filtering everything through that lens.
You're looking for confirmation, not necessarily information.
Precisely. You'll dismiss ideas that challenge your existing beliefs, or you'll twist them to fit what you already think. There's no space for genuine insight to land.
And that ties into what the story says right at the end. Sometimes, to grow wiser, we must first unlearn. What does that actually mean, to unlearn? That sounds a bit strange.
Yeah, it's not about forgetting facts. It's more about consciously setting aside your preconceived notions, your biases, your assumptions. It's like hitting pause on your own internal expert.
Okay, so acknowledging that maybe you don't have the full picture yet.
Exactly. It's adopting that beginner's mind they talk about in Zen. Approaching something with curiosity, like you're seeing it for the first time, even if you have encountered it before. Being willing to be wrong.
That's harder than it sounds sometimes.
Yeah.
So how can we, practically do that? How do you actively empty your cup before, say, a difficult conversation or trying to learn a new skill?
Well, one simple thing is just awareness. Before you dive in, take a second, ask yourself, what do I already think about this? What are my assumptions? Maybe even jot them down.
Because making them conscious helps.
It can, yeah.
Yeah.
It creates a bit of distance. Another big one is active listening. Really, truly listening to understand the other perspective before you even think about your reply, not just waiting to talk.
Resisting that urge to jump in.
Right. Or maybe even playing devil's advocate with yourself. Deliberately argue the opposite of what you believe. See if you can understand that viewpoint, even if you don't agree with it. It stretches your mental space.
It's about creating room, essentially.
That's the core of it.
Huh.
Emptying the cup so you can actually receive something new. As the story puts it, empty the cup to receive.
It's such a simple, sticky image. That overflowing cup, it really provides that aha moment, pushing you to think, okay, wait, is my cup full right now?
Am I truly open? Or am I just pretending to listen while mentally preparing my counter-arguments? It challenges our readiness to actually learn.
It suggests wisdom isn't just about piling up facts, is it?
Not at all. It's about humility, openness, and that ongoing process of questioning our own certainties. shedding assumptions to make room for deeper understanding. It's a really practical mindset for, well, for lifelong learning.
Okay, so as we wrap up this quick dive into a very short story, here's something to maybe say you on.
Yeah.
Building on that idea,
Yeah.
what specific opinion or maybe a long-held belief that you hold quite tightly when you perhaps don't even like questioning?
Right.
What might happen if you just, hypothetically, set it aside for a moment? What new wisdom, what different understanding might actually find space to enter if that cup wasn't quite so full?
That's a great question to leave people with, thinking about what specifically might be filling their cup right now and whether emptying it just a little could open up a whole new perspective.